laughter and your smile's too hard to forget. Already miss you so bad. Wanna hold you till we're older. Time will come for us. I know I'll be waiting, never chasing, and I'll never, ever, ever, never let go. So much left to say. The city is fading away. Now we have run out of time, but only yesterday the sky didn't seem so gray. Now the sun won't shine, 'cause it started getting used to all the laughter and your smile's too hard to forget. I already miss you so bad. Wanna hold you till we're older. Time will come for us. I know I'll be waiting, never chasing, and I'll never, ever, ever, never let go. Let go. Oh, let go. Oh, let go. And I'll never, ever, ever, never let go. Oh, let go. Oh, let go. And I'll never, ever, ever, never let go. Wanna hold you till we're older.
OMG, ang sarap! Sarap! I couldn't stop. Normally, I'd love to... Well, good evening, and welcome to Louie O. Sorry. With Robin Nievera, of course. Isa namang gabi to ng tugtugan at kwentuhan dahil ang buhay kulang sa kulay pag walang musikang kasabay. But, you know, normally, I must admit, when it's jamming time, I play along, I enjoy it, no? But this time, I was just smiling, Rob. I couldn't take away
know,
the
I can
smile
see it.
off my face and just listening to their music. the
Leon and
singing.
Nara, everybody. Leon and Nara is the show. Gia
Thank
Levy
you
is
so
also
much.
on the
Thank
show.
you.
Yeah, I even forgot to introduce you.
You did.
Did I know I didn't?
We don't want to redo it. It was magic.
No, but
Your face was magic.
I'm speechless. Your music just really moved me so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Wow, we're speechless too.
Yeah.
No, really. Can you ask first? I just want to
You just want to
recover. I have to recover. I have to recover.
He's going to ask you what the song is about. We all want to know what it's about.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how did it come to be? Why is that your genre for that song? Because I know you guys can get a little upbeat. I know that. I've seen that. That's how I met you guys. I was like,
Yeah.
whoa, these two are crazy. But how did this song come to be?
This was actually written with
The top liner and
a
producer.
top liner,
Yeah.
and it was our first time to work with one. It was written during a songwriting camp in Stockholm,
Yeah.
and we were one of the lucky ones who got to go.
Wow.
And so I think that was our first time to actually to write a song not from experience, but
Yeah.
from our
But
imagination.
It was supposed to be from our experience.
Supposedly,
Turned
'cause-
to a love song.
Yeah, it turned into a love song because we wanted to write something about being
And the melody and the harmony
Yes.
sabay.
then, yeah. In one day.
In one day.
It's interesting.
You
It was
see
our
what
first time to
Black
do that.
and Doom. And when did you start as a duo? Old word, duo.
Right.
Okay. But
okay,
wait,
it's
kanina
okay.
you mentioned the word top liner.
Top
Yeah.
liner.
What's that?
Yeah, like not. We don't have it in the Philippines, I
Yeah.
think, but in the States, in Sweden, they also
West.
have it. When they write songs, they have this top liner, and he basically just takes
Hirsch.
care of the melodies for like
The hooks.
the hooks, the
Sweet.
verses,
So
everything.
you-
That's his job. Not
He just
the-
writes melodies.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there's the one.
And you put words into it.
yeah, but we also help
Yeah.
out with the melodies as well.
We jam.
But that's-
Actually, we jammed first.
yeah, we
Yeah.
did. We did.
Because in Sweden,
It's so funny. 'cause
I've never
we're
been
like,
to Sweden.
wow, that's how they do it here. So it's interesting.
That is interesting. And in
Yeah.
the quiet,
Yeah.
we have Mr. Gio Levy.
Yes,
Gio
Dude, you're so
Levy,
quiet.
good evening.
With your purple shoes.
No, I'm just listening. So Swedes are known for not just their massage, They're also known for top lining.
And their melodies.
Swedish therapeutic.
Swedish stuffs.
There goes that word again. Top.
Gio lives in my apartment or dad's apartment at the
Okay.
moment. So that's how we know each other. We speak once a month about money. That's it.
Yeah. All business. and
All
it's the first
business,
time
no
with pleasure.
fun.
And Gio, you were a camper, no? Yes, a camper. Yeah.
Gio has
yeah.
you do stuff on YouTube now, right?
Yeah.
You got a whole thing going on there and all that. Tell people about it.
I just do anything and everything that involves entertainment as long as it entertains me. But yeah, I'm a songwriter, but I also create content on YouTube where I showcase Filipino musicians. So, and every creative, crazy way that I can think of that doesn't currently exist.
So can you showcase us with Robin?
He asked me the other day to be a
Oh.
judge. I said
Okay.
no because of all the shooting what we had to do last week. I didn't mean shooting. Nothing happened. But just like because of all of this, I had to say no to you. But I would love to do it again, man. That sounds super, super fun.
Yeah.
And you released this song Cozy, right? The title is Cozy. Am I right?
That's actually my latest single.
Okay.
Yes. But for today, I would like to sing an older song. If that
That's
would be
fine.
okay. Yeah,
You're
a little
talking
bit
to the
later.
right guy.
But-
Old? No. It's just
But look at me. I'm more of the cozy kind of guy, bro. On the sweater and stuff.
It's the most recent single out on Spotify that I released. Just throw as much music out there and
Right.
experiment and see what works, what doesn't work.
Did you ever think of writing as a business? I mean, now I noticed.
Like a top liner.
I noticed kasi, di ba, parang before when we used to write, we just like, we had to write a hit. Well, not naman write a hit song, just write a song and hopefully it becomes a hit. But now, I noticed like, they have to think, okay, when we write this song, hopefully it's played here, get a number of hits, and then make money. Do you ever go that far in when you create music?
Actually, with the new album that we just put out, there was a lot of that, actually. It wasn't
So there's
just...
the business side.
There
There was
talaga.
kind of a business side. It wasn't just, but we were still free with the music that we created. But I think production-wise, we tried to make it more palatable, like to younger audiences, so that we can reach more people. So it's part of the business. That's the business side. But it was fun,
Yeah.
We're just, reinventing ourselves in a way.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not. I've heard your music before.
Yeah, it's very, very cafe vibe.
I super dug it. I still dig it now. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
You guys, because if they're rebranding their music, I heard them before, and it's not far from. They still do the harmonies. They still do it still feels the same. But parang they switched their groove a bit from an R&B kind of thing to like what they were
From
saying.
R&B.
Kind of like that.
Yeah.
It's not pure R&B, but you guys were
Describe,
like, you
what's
guys
your
were like,
sound? Describe it. If you were to, para for our viewers, no, yung kunyari. Ano,
Yeah.
Easy listening.
Yeah.
Easy listening. That
Hey,
would
I
be it.
haven't
That would
heard
be
that
it.
for a long time. But it's not
what is easy listening for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
easy listening to me before was something kasi before genres were fast and slow.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's it. Fast
yes.
and slow.
Oh.
Easy listening, we used to call it elevator music.
Oh.
Exactly.
Jazz,
No, not
Not-
bossa
He said
nova.
jazz.
No, parang siguro it's ambient music. Parang it's just there.
Yeah.
But now it's different na. Easily listening, it just keeps my mood stable.
Oh.
And that's what it did. It just, kumbaga, there are some stations, radio stations, it's just like playing calm music. And I'd like to it was very calming.
Yeah.
It's getting to a point now where you can just listen to sound. Some people just record the beach and for 3 hours
easy.
and you're
I
just
haven't
watching
heard
it.
that
True.
for a long time. Easy listening from young guys like you. Easy
Yeah, that's
listening.
how we
Before with parang sa amin parang hindi naman insulting. Before. Parang, hindi pinapakinggan kaya easy listening. No, but now, but it's, Gio, you.
What is your genre, man? How would you describe your music?
I would describe my music based off of my influence, probably, which is Stevie Wonder. We were talking about Mraz. So yeah, Jason Mraz, Stevie Wonder, and a lot of R&B. So Brian McKnight to Craig David. So those are just some artists, and I would say it's a little bit more of obviously what we're listening to now and some new artists. But yeah, that makes the bulk of it. So whatever genre you want to call it, let's call it what? Pop music?
Yeah.
Pop music could be a lot of things.
But you know what? I'm confused because before genres were like fast, slow. Now there's so many terms, no? Parang pop wave, or whatever, or
Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
I just like it, but music is music as long as it moves
Yeah.
you.
That's
Call
true.
it whatever,
Yeah.
diba?
Yeah.
So let's go back to this.
That's really good.
We can jam. Which the other one? We're still in G. Okay. Anyway, we're back. Gio,
Yes, sir.
seryosong tanong. Na joke lang. No. Can you give me a brief background on your, like, how did you start? When did you realize that, okay, you want to be doing this? Did you have formal training? Yeah, let's start with that.
Galing po akong choir, so I fell in love with music through choir back in high school. Decided I wanted to do music after working a corporate job for a few years and hating my life.
What corporate job was this?
Sales po ako dati, so I used to sell hotel furniture
Okay.
to American hotels.
And music, walang formal training, nothing. You just love to.
Just through high school, yeah.
And what was your source for learning? This is really interesting. What was your source for learning how to play the guitar so well?
Guitar tabs po. Just learn off
internet.
tabs, use your ears. Sipra is life.
Yeah. People now have really, really sharp ears. Yes. Wow. I'm so amazed. I'm really amazed. It's and did you get any what's the word when you wanted to? This is a full-time career for you, music. Do you consider it a full-time career?
Yes, you're from Canada, right?
Yeah, originally.
You flew to the Philippines to move here to do music specifically.
I flew here in 2015 with about 60,000 pesos to see how long I would survive. Because I did the same thing when I moved to Montreal. I ran out of money and then I went back home to make some money. And then Philippines was the next target. If I fail in Philippines,
You go back.
who knows? LA next after saving for 2 years.
My God, you're a free soul.
Yeah,
I know,
I'm very
really.
fortunate. I'm very
You're
Do
privileged.
you have a
Yeah.
deadline for how long you're going to be staying here until you're done
Um,
and you got to move to LA? Let's see. Do you have a deadline? You don't have to answer the question. Just be like, yes, I do, or
the
no.
deadline was purely
Tomorrow.
financial.
Okay.
Based off of how long I can survive, because I don't mind. Like I for a certain period of my life, I lived off of macaroni and hot dogs for 8 months.
I did too. Hakasawa, why don't I look like you, bro?
No, that was before, brother.
That's
And how
before-
do your parents feel about this? I mean, are they supportive of like, okay, go, follow your dream, or and then just come
What
home
is
when?
supportive?
Yeah.
Siyempre, takot po sila. Even before coming to the Philippines, my parents told me like, oh, mag-ingat ka ha, huwag ka iinom sa gabi o pag mag-isa ka. Sino kasama ko? Mag-isa lang ako sa Pilipinas. So, they scared me. They told me I was gonna get killed, money was gonna get stolen, everything that you could possibly think of that could happen anywhere in the world, they thought would happen to me because I'm all alone. But so far, I'm still alive and I'm still okay.
You haven't been killed yet.
No.
Okay, good.
So
make sure.
So far, heart's still working. Yeah.
Awesome.
Ayos pa.
How about you, Lian and Nara?
Parents? They're supportive. Like,
Very supportive.
Yeah, with
Very
the
supportive.
course, go.
Yeah.
You go first.
Well, it's funny because we met in college and we
Okay.
both took theater.
College was what school?
Assumption.
Ooh.
College.
Assumpta es Maria. You know why I
My
arranged?
rights, man.
I arranged in one of the veladas. I had to rearrange. I had to arrange the Assumpta es
Beautiful.
and oh,
The alto
hail
and
to
the
my beloved Assumption.
Veladas are really
You know
good.
all the songs, man. You're
Let's
like
talk about that.
Assumption boy. Assumption boy.
Assumption boy.
So you were your parents were very
Very.
supportive.
Yes.
They've always been very supportive because we both took theater and they supported us and then music afterwards. So we didn't really have a hard time.
Were you
We didn't have
guys-
to convince them. And
Did you do things apart from each other before you met each other?
music-wise? No.
No.
When we started with covers and we would post them online and we would sing to school events until they got sick of us. I'm kidding. Like, you're fourth
From
year now.
first year to
Let's
fourth
look
year.
for someone else.
Batchmates.
Blockmates.
Blockmates for 4 years.
For 4 years.
And then,
And then workmates.
yeah, now workmates, but it's not really work. You know, it's career passion. But
Yeah.
a lot, they were like, you guys sound good together. You should totally do this. So we did. We did their advice.
Okay, let's play a game. For fun, we will be asking some questions. And you will answer using your boards, the boards that were given to you.
All
Can
they
you-
say are
Where are the boards? Where are the boards? You're
they
holding
have
it?
it. They have
Do
it.
you guys want some? You don't
No,
have
no,
one?
it's
We
okay.
don't. We're asking the question.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. When you answer oo, meaning yes, payag kayo. When you
Means
answer
yes.
hindi, it means you have inhibitions because you're indie like that.
Yeah.
Hindi like
There are so many
cute.
puns today,
I'm
but we
like
love
that.
it.
Hindi like that. Hindi ako gano'n. Parang hindi ako like that.
Yeah.
If you say it together, it's windy.
Hindi. Okay,
Oh,
let's
hindi.
try this. If you were to write a song for someone, who do I ask? One by one?
All
Let's
together.
ask all of them. Let's ask all three of them.
Okay.
Let's
Write
do
a
it.
song for someone who broke your heart and tell
Oh
that,
man, I want to answer that.
and tell that person to listen to your song.
Mine is never.
I've done it. Oh my gosh. Did I read it right?
Wait. Write a song for someone who broke your heart.
Diba? Write a song for someone who broke your heart
the
and
only-
tell that person to listen to
The
your
only
song.
reason I'm
Me,
not
I
agreeing.
would.
I didn't.
Oh, wait, I would.
No, because I'm a very big. We're both John Mayer fans. I think everybody is a John Mayer fan.
Everyone's a fan.
He's actually answered this question, and he said that his words were, "Don't give her that privilege."
Yes.
Oh man.
Giving
That's what-
attention
I'm
to
like,
that person.
Good
yeah.
for you, John. which means what we're trying to ask is, if somebody broke your heart and you wrote a song from that person, because we all write music, would you tell that person? Especially, okay, I wouldn't do it, especially
Actually,
if I was making
depends.
money. If that song becomes a hit, you're, girl,
Or send that song to someone else to sing.
right?
But I already.
But why did
I
you
already
say yes?
did.
Yeah, why
I want to know why. I want to know why you said yes.
Why muna? Nara, I'll start with
Okay.
you.
okay.
Why? But hindi.
Ba masyado siya mag-feeling. And
No.
I think, I think it's up to that person. If he or she marinig yung song na yun, parang
I have a
magigets
question
naman
for
niya
Leah.
if the song's for her
Liv,
or
Okay.
him.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Lian, you.
It's funny because I've already done it.
No, but
It's not really a matter of, are you going to do it? I've done it. And I guess it's okay because I'm friends with this person already and we can just laugh about it. So, hey, don't give me that look.
You can laugh about it.
no, for
He might
me,
not be.
if I don't tell the person, that means I'm done with that person. If I said yes, that means I'm leaving the door just a little open. Be like,
Oh.
was it the same with you?
Me, I'm
But
trying.
it depends, I think. on
You
the
don't have to answer
person.
that.
When you write a song, I don't know if you guys can relate, but medyo OA siya eh. So you can't write like a basic song with exactly what happened unless it was a super dramatic ending. So because OA, I can't say you did that to me. You destroyed my soul. If you have that in the lyrics, the girl will think, oh my
Yeah.
God.
Lalaki yung ulo.
No, but I don't think kasi you're a songwriter like that. I think you're like you'll subliminally. Sorry, that's a really big word. You'll put it in there somehow, and you'll be like,
But
well,
it's still-
I said it.
I mean, now I'm trying to.
Still heavy.
How about you, Tita Lou? Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, you're asking the question.
Because I wrote so many, heartbreak songs.
Aw.
And based on experience yun. So I'm trying to remember, did I tell them?
Them.
I'd love to hear the answer to this one.
No, I don't think I.
Oh.
I just wanted. I was so confident that it was going to be a hit.
Yeah.
Para then they'll just find out magsisi sila. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, sama ko.
Wow.
No, okay. Would you? No, I don't even know if my
What a question.
I
loved it.
remembered it right or what. Anyway, would
This
you
is a-
date a fan? Oo, hindi, and why?
Pwede yun? Pwede yun?
Hindi you?
Pwede yun?
Windy.
Pwede to? I was like, oh.
Same.
Because it depends.
It depends. It depends.
For me,
on
I
the-
think they all said yes.
We all said yes.
Okay.
they all said that's fine. That's fair.
Oo.
Yeah.
But would you find it? What if they were like a creepy fan?
No.
Like if they're just a typical fan that became your friend, that happens a lot, right?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
What if they're like the parang they have a Helga Pataki
Shrine.
of you know what I mean?
I probably not.
Oh, yeah.
You
but
probably
know-
not?
I don't know. It's
I think the answer to that is
You'd be like, those are my shoes. Just collecting your stuff.
I have the gum you spat the night before. No, I think the question is whether you're attracted to them or not, and if it's just a date. Kasi kung
Wow.
long-term relationship or
Yes.
marriage, that's a different story, right? I think it's important for your relationship to enjoy what you do. Hindi yung parang, hindi ko naman gusto yung music niya. Like, it's important for them to be a fan of yours, but
That's true.
yung sobrang hangang, that's not gonna fly.
Interesting. Gio, can you please play again the chorus of your song? I want to
It's
jam.
Gio's turn now to
Yeah.
sing a song on that note of
And
dating
promise,
a fan.
we won't tell them you wrote it for.
Nope. That's up to him. That's up to him.
Key of A, right?
Let her know that she's a beauty. Don't forget to say exactly why. 'Cause every guy can say the same thing. So if you take your time to show your heart, tell her why you care. Show her why you dare to do so much just to be alive.
Beautiful.
We're back.
Yay!
I'm not supposed to say that. I don't.
Who cares?
Diba?
We never left.
Yeah, we never said. No, we're just
We
having
never
our
left.
private discussion here. I want to ask about hugot songs. Parang kasi it's a trend now eh. Or well, it's always been there, pero now it's being amplified. No,
It's becoming a genre.
Yeah, what do you have to say about hugot songs?
I feel like it's more effective if it comes from somewhere true, somewhere
Okay.
real.
Experience.
But it's like what you said. I feel like a lot of listeners, especially here in the Philippines, they like those kinds of songs. No, like
Masakit.
very emotional, masakit. They like to cry for a song. But yeah, I guess it's like what I said. Parang mas effective siya if
it's happened to you.
it's or in a way if you've yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I guess it works better that way because you're able to tell the story better.
So you're in parang before they used to ask me, where do you get your inspiration? It's not inspiration, it's pain.
That's true.
Di ba? Parang
Yeah.
sakit sa di- oh.
What's the opposite of hugot?
Hugot?
Yeah.
Happy.
I mean, okay, song wise, like what is the opposite of a hugot song?
Hugot?
Feel good.
Upbeat
Yun.
song.
Feel good.
They used to ask me, why don't you write hugot? Parang,
K-pop.
it's a given I write hugot songs. I used to, well, I still do, I think. I'd like to think I still do. But anyway, they used to ask me, why don't you write happy songs? When you're happy, don't you want to write the songs? Well, if I'm happy, I'll go out, I'll party.
That's true.
We
That's
always
true.
say that.
Yes.
You,
Diba? I don't
you
wanna
write
sit
better
down.
when you're sad.
I don't want to sit down. I'm
Let it
happy.
flow
I'm happy.
out.
You know, I'm
That's
going
so
out.
true.
That's so true.
Yeah.
I love that.
Diba?
If there's anything that you learn
Then they
from
also
this
ask me,
episode,
when
it's
you
that.
write these hugot songs, do you hear them in the middle of the night? No, I go to the banyo to make banyo, and then I go back to sleep.
That was maybe a little too much info.
No. I banyo to check if I have.
Realistic.
It's real because do you wake up at the middle of the night? Do you hear music? No, no.
But people like hearing those really romantic stories, right? Like musicians are very romanticized. They must go out, or when they're brokenhearted, they must immediately write a song about it, and they're so
No,
inspired.
it takes me forever, man.
Right? It's like
Takes me
we go
forever.
through the dumbest things just to write a song sometimes.
Yeah, tama loko. Does the state of your personal relationship affect the way you write this kind of songs? Yon.
Does
Yes.
it affect the way you write the songs?
I think mi ba? Parang you just said it, mi ba? Parang
Yeah.
It needs to spring from a point of a strong emotion, and I think this says true statistically. Like when you watch news, the negative news hits harder than positive news. Like when you hear news about the cat that was saved by a fireman, you don't really care. Or you're like, oh, that's nice. But if it's something political or something that irks you, like, oh, then it hits stronger.
Yeah,
so I think
yeah.
it's the same for music.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys cry when you write your music? Let's say, kunyari, sabi mo, based on experience, experience. Out of ano. Because I did a lot of times while writing, not writing because it was so, parang nagsama na yung pain and the music, parang
Yes.
nag-gel. Oh.
I don't want to do that because if I cry in my own song and I don't see someone in the audience cry at the same time as I did, I'd be like, hey, relate to me. It'll get personal really fast. So I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I've been
I
writing songs for a long, 4 decades, Rob.
How many songs do you think you've written?
Can't, probably more than 100 siguro, but not all hits naman. But
No, I mean like just even then the one you've never shown anyone.
yeah, probably
Thousands.
100. No naman, no, I wish, but I still have a lot in my baol
Yeah, that
Yeah.
including
because if I can't finish it, I don't touch it.
yeah.
Diba?
okay.
So I have let's say we are what? Hindi naman.
You just
siguro
met-
generation to generation.
No, but you also just met these people today.
Yes,
you
yes,
know.
and your sound is so fresh. I mean, I love it. I really
Tito
love it.
Louie is he wrote music for my parents, for everyone in that generation. He
Yeah.
he is the definition of what OPM sounds like.
Oh, thank
Essentially.
you,
So-
thank you. Let me guess nga. Do you know? No, I know. I don't want to make them guess. Play something. Whoa.
What I
Oh my
what I
gosh.
know what we would like to do is have, let's say we were all the same age. I would like to see what he would come up with just from listening to the 2 songs you just sang.
Yeah, or like this. This is what I'm. Parang I'm
Yeah.
changing. Parang I wanna change it
Yeah.
a bit, Rob.
Go.
I wanna, because I always have this challenge with my kids. My kids, well, the assumptionistas also. But when I play something, I said, "How does it sound?" It's too mushy. It's too ganon. May ba? And ano ba kayo? What's wrong with you? So what I want to do, I want to try something. This is really super on the spot. I
love it.
Okay, 4 notes. You give me one note.
I'm part of this.
And I will attempt to make it sound. I'll write something and tell me if it's Tito Louie or don't call me Tito Louie. It's old. It's too mushy. I want to know from
I
you
like
guys.
old.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's different. Okay.
I stopped using the word old here,
Okay.
and I started
Okay.
using the word golden.
Okay.
Golden.
Golden, yeah.
Give me. I'll start with Nara. Give me one note. Okay. If it's an A, B, C, D,
What's that?
E,
What?
F.
Just one string.
A7.
It's an A7.
A.
A major 7.
A.
Okay. We'll say it's an A. It's an A.
So you want one note.
This is your top note. This is the one.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a. Okay. This is a C sharp. Okay, in the key. Okay, C sharp. Lian, give me another note. One note.
E.
E. Okay, Rob.
See, I'm thinking of a scale now.
What? Okay.
Sounds like Metallica.
B.
Oh my God, it's so ugly. Okay.
Loose scale lang yan.
Mhm.
It's not out of it.
Pangit. But this is really on the spot, huh? I'm trying to see. How can I make this hugot? It's like a nightmare.
Because everything is on a major scale, except for the note I gave you.
No, this is
That's
7.
The dominant chord kind of throws it off.
It's clashing at the note I gave. Oh, there.
You already have
That's so nice.
Oh my gosh.
No, pero this is my problem.
Is that
Okay.
his note?
Okay.
That's Gio's fault.
You can.
Okay. So, I'll try something na. Okay.
Kaya.
Oh, see?
Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
It's like a lullaby.
Yeah. Melts my heart.
I'll make it interesting. Christmas. And then, no, sorry.
Wala na.
Wala na Christmas.
Summer.
Okay, does it sound old?
I
No.
love
I
it.
love it. I love it.
You're making me
Golden.
bola.
No. Seriously.
Uh-huh.
I love all of these chords that you're playing right now.
The progression is definitely
Yes.
aged.
Okay. Oh, see? I want to hear things like that. The progression is very 80s. Why? There are too many chords now.
Or aged, sorry. But yeah, 80s.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the way you're walking also.
Huh?
The way you're going from one... Your progression.
Yeah.
You said it.
The
You said
notes
it.
were
We're playing
given.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I getting too technical? I'm really enjoying this.
No, but they understand. Everyone's understanding.
Yeah.
And you can make it modern.
Diba?
What?
It's
What?
funny because a lot of kids now are actually into the old sounding
Thank you for
stuff.
saying
They're
that.
using
Yeah.
like the old
Thank
It's
you.
Retro
coming
is
back.
in.
It's coming. The retro is in.
Retro
That's
is in.
true.
Okay. You're supposed to add icing to what I did. King,
All of
you
us?
guys, you gave me the notes. Now it's your fault.
Can I just sing over it?
Oh yes, yeah. What
Go for it.
Yeah.
groove do you want? Do you want old or the like?
Yeah, I think we can all sing to that because that's kind of near Gia's style also. Because
this one.
I was alone for such a long time, but now I've seemed to find someone that can be myself with. I don't know why I keep on losing precious time.
Create a chorus from the same chord. Don't change the chord.
I wanna be you and me, 'cause now I get to be free. No, I want you to be with me. There's nowhere else I'd rather be.
I enjoyed so much. I really enjoyed so much. Okay.
Breathe.
Breathe.
Take a breath.
Wait.
Rest is a note.
Oh, rest
That should be a shirt. Huh? Rest is a note.
Oh, I don't know.
I like that, huh?
Yeah.
Rest is a
Rest
note.
is a note.
I should license that right away.
Nice.
Yeah, hurry up.
Guys, what do you have to say about the industry today? What's the best thing about the music industry? You can be as transparent as you want.
Oh yeah, this won't come out anywhere but TV.
And if you don't want to, you can whisper. Yeah. Okay.
Best thing about the music industry today, I feel like there's so many talented. I mean, for all generations naman ang daming talented, but the sounds are so diverse right now. I mean, even in the Philippines, it's nice that a lot of artists are exploring different kinds of genres of sounds, and so they're not boxed into just just one.
You don't find it challenging na ang dami masyado?
Well, that is challenging.
Part of the
Diba?
challenge.
Diba?
for
Yeah.
us, because
Yeah.
so many people that are in the space, but it's also exciting. It's also
And you love
it's
the
fuel.
challenge.
It's fuel.
You love the challenge.
Yeah, it's fuel.
It's a good kind of stress.
Gio.
Yeah, likewise. I think the industry is growing and it's very bright. And there's just pockets of talent hidden
Yeah.
everywhere.
That's so true.
So I think you just need to do a little bit of research, and they're all over the place. So many genres, even in the
Yeah.
Philippines, like you guys said, no, that we've never heard. But there's so much talent, and I hope it continues. So.
It's true.
Okay. What advice can you give to the younger batch of aspiring
I think
songwriters?
it's their bats.
No, but younger pa.
Any younger, we're gonna have to go to
No,
Voice
but for
Kids.
all I've been wanting to ask how old you guys are, pero that's not proper ata. So, I'll just guess. No, I'm just joking. No, pero
Well,
but
you
I'm
could still
sure.
ask it. You could still ask. You could still totally ask it. What would you tell people who are of your age
Of our
and
age.
who also
Or younger pa.
Yeah, I mean the ones who want to do it, who
Yeah.
want to start it
yeah.
out. Do you have anything to tell them?
It's like we're privileged now because we have the internet, so we can post everything online and
No
be
excuses.
known online.
No
Yeah, no
excuses, no?
excuses. Yeah, just flaunt it.
Flaunt it if you got
Yeah.
it.
I think everyone has different circumstances. Sometimes you have to take care of family, parents. Some people don't need to have that pushed onto them. So no matter the circumstance, I think if you so desire it, with the power of the internet, you can learn to become better. Discarte, kumbaga.
Discarte, yeah.
If you don't have sound equipment, you can record your guitar with your phone. And still, it takes time to become a good musician. So I think if you really want it, no matter what you have to go through, obviously if your circumstance is good, you have wealthy family, you don't have to take care of them, then you have more time. But if you have to balance it out, I think you can still do it because there's some things that the person that works harder for it will get, as opposed to the one who's more privileged and
That's
more
true.
spoiled.
That's so true.
I luckily last year I had a lunch with Randy Jackson that I brought up earlier in one of these shows. But what he told me might inspire the three of you because you're all starting out and you're all at that same point. I was having lunch with him, and he had lunch with. We had lunch with another friend, and the friend was trying to show him this brand new artist who just wrote this really great song, and he made us all hear. Look at this person, Randy. And Randy heard it, and he goes, "This is such a great song, such a great song, and what a great voice. I love the taste and all of that." And he goes, "But I wouldn't sign her." And he goes, "If you gave this to me 6 months ago, I would have signed her, given her $1 million deal. But I won't do that anymore, because it's so fast." He goes, "If now the direction of music in the States, okay, that's how fast they move, 6 months."
So true.
Wow.
He goes, "I will go with someone who is leaning towards Billie Eilish or Lizzo." Those two is what he was listening to at that moment. This was a few months ago, so this is not even relevant anymore.
So
But
fast.
that's how
But
fast
not
they
fresh.
are. So coming on your point, you're right. You can come in privileged, let's say, but if you don't take the time to do and put it up on the internet, which is available everywhere,
Yeah.
you're not gonna make it to the, because there's a timeline for that.
When
That's
then
so
there's
true,
that
yeah.
saying also, kung sino yung gutom, yun ang
Yeah.
Diba, when
Yeah.
you're hungry for something, you'll
Yeah.
do anything, diba?
True.
You know, I had lunch also. He had Randy Jackson. I had lunch with Randy Santiago. Corny ko.
You've had lunch with many of people. Oh my goodness.
Kumain
I
na
was
kami
just
doon sa kanto ni Randy Santiago. Anyway, guys, thank you very, very, very much for
Thank you.
this evening, for sharing your music, this conversation. And
Yeah,
wow,
absolutely. That was a lot of fun.
I had so much fun. And okay, Rob, you want to say anything?
Yeah, absolutely. Please, once again,
Yeah.
promote
For the
your social medias,
Yes.
your YouTube,
I
and
always
all of
forget
that. So you guys first.
Please listen to our debut album. It's called Daybreak. It's already out now on all digital streaming platforms. And you can follow us on our social media accounts, Nara.
Yeah, we are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Spotify, iTunes, and
May
Apple
TikTok
Music.
pa.
Yeah,
You
we're
have
on.
Ako naman po, Gio, you pala. Gio, sorry.
Please check out my YouTube channel, youtube.com/GioLevy. Nandun lahat ng mga ginagawa ko ngayon. So,
Ako naman, sundan nyo sa dyaryo, sa newspaper. I love saying
Me,
that.
just follow my parents. It's faster.
Oy, sira. Talaga. And guys, thanks to
More
all our
viewers there.
friends. Thanks to all our friends who made this show possible. Grant Lim of Home Studio, Kasabay Karen, Warren Carman of HMR, Sogo Hotel.
We've also got Bello, Fila, Gourmet Farms, La Petite Paradis, Specialty Boutique. That sounds like a poem. I love it. GAOC and Swatch.
Swatch. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Just know this: the stories move the music,
And music moves the soul.
and if the music touches your heart, then our job is done. Good night.